St. Thomas named its 16th president and South Campus is being reimagined.
And a former St. Thomas student was charged with criminal sexual conduct, and a fatal car crash occurred on Cretin Avenue, right across from O'Shaughnessy Stadium. These stories and more on Top Stories.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today on Top Stories. I'm Macy Berendsen.
And I'm Sam Larson. In this show, we give you TommieMedia's top stories for the spring 2023 semester.
Robert Vischer is set to be inaugurated in mid-May after being named the University of St. Thomas's 16th president. Vischer took over as interim president in July 2022, following then-President Julie Sullivan's departure to Santa Clara University. During Vischer's 18-year tenure at the University of St. Thomas's Law School, he moved from associate professor to associate dean, later taking over as dean from 2013 to 2022.
And big changes are coming to South Campus. The university announced a $75 million naming gift in January from longtime benefactors Lee and Penny Anderson, paving the way for a multi-use arena on South Campus. The university says it is the largest monetary gift given to a Minnesota university and one of the 10 largest collegiate athletic gifts given nationally. The Lee and Penny Anderson Arena will be the new home to the university's hockey and basketball teams, with an expected opening in fall of 2025. To make room for this arena, the university will have to demolish one of its most historical buildings, Cretin Hall.
Construction is in the air. The University of St. Thomas will demolish Cretin Hall in 2024 to make way for the new Lee and Penny Anderson Ice Arena. Some South Campus residents, like Tian DeClerc, are concerned this will make it more difficult for students to find housing.
Sophomores might have even more of a hard time finding places that they would preferably want to live in on campus.
The university's capacity to house students should not be affected, according to Residence Life Director Aaron Mackey.
When we built Fry Hall and Tommie North, we built those halls with some additional bed capacities, knowing that there might be time in the future when spaces on South Campus or on mid-campus or other spaces around campus might need to be reduced or expanded.
The main concern over the destruction of Cretin is the loss of one of the more affordable housing options. A single room in Cretin costs nearly $2,000 less per semester than its housing counterparts.
I got a single on the first floor, which was the main reason why I chose here. It was also really affordable.
According to Mackey, the low price was a result of how St. Thomas handled the COVID-19 pandemic.
Coming out of COVID then, because our enrollments were down a little bit, we had more beds than we had a need for. And so we took advantage of that opportunity just to try and get some more students on campus and to provide a very affordable place to live in terms of comparison to our other residence halls.
Some students, such as Tian, would rather not see the dorm demolished.
Honestly, Cretin's a little bit old. I would have probably preferred to see it renovated.
Cretin Hall will remain open for students in the 2023-2024 academic year before demolition. In St. Paul, for TommieMedia.com, with Brenda Cabral, I'm Adam Mueller.
A former St. Thomas student was charged in March in Ramsey County District Court with a third-degree criminal sexual conduct in connection with an off-campus assault of a first-year student on March 5, 2022. According to the criminal complaint, a St. Thomas student filed a police report against Jack Samuel Osborne, a 2022 St. Thomas graduate and former member of the men's track and field team. The complaint states that the woman attended an off-campus party where she was sexually assaulted.
A 31-year-old Minneapolis man was charged in the fatal Cretin Avenue crash that occurred on February 20th across from Anderson Student Center and O'Shaughnessy Stadium. Devin Marcus Chase was charged in Ramsey County District Court with car theft and 2 counts of criminal vehicular homicide.
St. Thomas men's and women's basketball teams both had a postseason success this spring. Each overcame Western Illinois University in the first round, earning the first playoff victories for both programs in Division I. The teams fell in the second round. Those are TommieMedia's top stories. Check out these stories and more on TommieMedia.com.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest TommieMedia videos. With Macy Berendsen, I'm Sam Larson. Thank you for joining us for TommieMedia's Top Story.